I just wanted to jump on here today and do something a little bit different, okay? I got a package this morning and I just wanted to share it with you, what I'm up to, what I'm doing, because I feel like it might be useful to some. Anyway, my lips were a little bit dry, but we'll move. One of the ideas that I had for a business on Zanzibar was for mini fans. What I want to focus on is a particular stage. Well, once you've got the idea of what you want to sell, what product you want to sell, I decided on mini fans because obviously I want to be in the business of air circulation. I decided to focus on mini fans as clearly I have a lot of travelers come through 227 and quite a lot of the travelers are actually like real backpackers with the homes on their back, whatever. I also have quite a lot that come through, especially in the hotter seasons, and they're just literally dying all the time. You can see them looking around for like, where's the air, where's the breeze, so on and so forth, once they're outside of their rooms. So I was like, light bulb moment, hold on a minute, you could provide these fans. What travelers want in terms of fans is for them to be portable, lightweight. It should be able to fit on their backpack, on their key rings, if they're styling or whatever. It should be convenient to them, right? They need to be able to carry it around. Yes, I have seen people on the beach with fans, okay? Portable ways to charge and so on and so forth. So many features. So when I matched what I could see, I just thought, why not? And it's me. So I'm looking at now the styling, right? Because a lot of the fans that are sold on Zanzibar in town or whatever else, they really look cheap. They really look like by the time you've used that once, you're finished. You're not even gonna be able to travel with that. So I thought, why not jump in that part of the market and have something that was a bit more stylish, a little bit more sleek, a little bit more durable, and so on and so forth. And so I went about finding these mini fans. Stick a pin. One of the things to say right now is when you're thinking about a business idea, or let's make that even smaller, a business project that you want to take on, it's best to kind of categorize it as a play project, because if you're anything like me and you try to think of a business from start to finish, it's likely if you haven't done it before, you are going to get overwhelmed. And all the different stages and processes that you have to go through, they're not necessarily quick. I know when you hear people talk about drop shipping, they're just like, choose a product, choose a vendor, drop ship that. You don't even have to keep the all the product. Before we even get there, you have to not only decide on who is your target audience, where you might be selling from, and so on. What product are you going to sell? What you want it to look like? There's quite a lot that you have to know, or you have to learn, or, you know, prior to you just getting to the point where people are now buying off of your website. And so again, this is why I kind of wanted to share this first stage, this little process. So given the idea, I was like, mini fans and da-da-da-da-da. Now, once you've decided on the product that you're going to sell, it takes a bit of time. I use I use Alibaba. I don't know why that sounds funny. Alibaba. I use Alibaba. And what that did, that took me approximately a week. It took me about a week to find the company that I was going to use. Why? Because a lot of them have minimum shipping. So it's like minimum 100, 150, 1,000. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. It's not a business yet. I need to test the waters, right? So obviously if you've got a lot further and you're not sure and then, and you're ready to go, then you're like, yeah, cool. I can just order a minimum pieces. I know where I am and so on and so forth. But I'm really talking to the ones that when you first start out or when you're first starting up, and it feels like too much, this is where you start. Get the idea. This is what I want to sell. Where's the gap in the market, or where's your unique selling proposition, or your what's going to make you stand out more than everyone in the market that's doing it. Like I said, on Zanzibar, most of the fans are really cheap. They're really flung down. They haven't really paid attention. And it's quite funny that I've chosen mini fans, because in trying to find the fans for the rooms, if you know how to travel up and down Dar, it's like they order, actually, no, the first two I did get from in town, but he had them for quite a while, you know? And so design and style is not really their thing. So they're kind of like fit for purpose or practical practical. That's really their thing. Does it work? So, but when it comes to styling and design, it's not their thing. So after that, up and down to DAR and messaging people. Side note, they're not really good. A lot of businesses are not really good on social media in terms of advertising the product, because there are a good few people that are not in shops selling it from their homes, because obviously the taxes and everything is like ridiculous. But they're not really good at advertising. They're not really good at understanding how social media works. Like the business that you're in, are you following similar businesses? When you're following everyone around the world, algorithms don't know who to send your product to, and so on and so forth. Anyway, so that's a side to make you remember. Once you've decided on your product, when you get on Alibaba, it can take a lot of time, like I said, because you have to make it make sense for you and where you are in your business. Like, you don't want to be left with 1,000 minifans. You either get tired of the idea so you don't sell it, or you're just like, yeah, no, I don't actually want to sell minifans. It's not my audience. It's not really what I want to do, or whatever. You understand what I mean? So you need to be able to find the ones that is like a minimum of how many products that you buy. The shipping is not crazy, so on and so forth. So it's a process, is what I've kind of hopped up to say. It's a process. You've got to set yourself a kind of like a timeline, in that, okay, because you've watched other people and they might be like, oh, just find the vendor that you're going to use. You might want to inquire with a few vendors. Now, there's basic things that you want to look at, like, are they verified? How many products that they've sold, and so on and so forth. Once you're on that app, you can still have vendors that are not necessarily verified and haven't moved so much product, and still find out that they're good. They'll be still good to work with. Obviously, have a look at some of the reviews and so on and so forth. But it is a process. So if, for example, if you set yourself, okay, I'm going to find the product within a couple of days, you might find out that might take you 7 days. You understand what I mean? Like, in getting this product, Mr. Wangs was awake at 8:40 in the morning. 8:40 in the morning for my time here was 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning. So between 3 and 4, me and Mr. Wang was talking. Do you understand what I mean? So, and then deciding, and then we're going backwards and forwards, and what colours he does have, and when he comes back online, and so on and so forth. So what I thought would take a couple of days actually took, about a week. And then from payment to dispatch to delivery. So because I was keenly focused on making sure it happened before my return, obviously I stayed on job and stayed on task. But sometimes you can get really distracted with, oh my God, this is taking a long time. Am I going to be up at 3-4 o'clock in the morning? Is this the best company that I could potentially find on here? Because there are billions that come in. Like, do you understand what I mean? And you don't want to order a product and then you think, yeah, I've got it for a bargain at $5, and then you scroll down the next page and it's at $2 and stuff like that. It's just to kind of make sure you're setting targets, make sure you've got a lot of clarity around what you're doing, and make sure you're staying on task. You understand? And breaking it down, right? This is the first stage, this is the second stage, and this is the third stage. So between concept creation and someone purchasing your product, there are a good few stages, but just stay on target. Do you know what I mean? Like just focus on what you're doing, and don't be like me and have so many windows open, because there are quite a few play projects that I am actually working on to bring to fruition. Because I think I said fruition. I meant fruition. I want to show you what I got now, okay? And I even there was this new release. I'll give you close up. There was a new release of like a clip-on. How cool is this? But like, can you imagine in the gym, on the beach, just chilling and the fans blowing in your face? I mean, looking kind of cool. So that's basically it. I just wanted to pop up to say, when you are thinking about, are we still live? Yeah, when you are thinking about businesses to start, perhaps from Zanzibar and stuff like that, just know there are different stages, phases that you will need to go through before you get to the point of actually someone buying your product. If you want to see me take this through to the end, hit the like button. You know what would be really good? If perhaps you're thinking of starting a business or a play project, wink wink. And you're okay to share. You know, sometimes you keep it to your chest. I think that's why I don't share as well. Sometimes you're like, I don't want no one to bad mind me. But no, I don't mind. And you want to share, just like drop it in the comments. If you want to share secretly, you can pop over to 227 and then just message me in the DMs about what you're thinking of starting and perhaps what I think about it. And yeah, that's it. In the meantime, if you like my fans, hit the like button. If you would like to purchase ones before we've even got anywhere, hit the like button. If you want to purchase in bulk, hit the like button and subscribe. Until I see you in the next video. Peace out. No, again, do I say peace out? Can't remember.